I like to start at the left over here and then just kind of work my way the other direction. That allows you to pick up the hammer that's over there. And basically, I like to just save all the hammers, especially on Tyrannical Week, until the last boss and use it on his shields. When you get to, if you try doing anything higher, key-wise, like, you definitely find that the shield that the boss puts up does the majority of the damage on the final boss to people. So, it's really good to immediately be able to pop its shield so that you don't have to deal with it. Now, I am going to pull these. You don't have to pull this, especially it's something you can kind of be careful with, especially on Sanguine Week, if you're not experienced. But if you're a little bit more experienced with tanking and kind of have the knockbacks to move things out of Sanguine like a monk does, or even a Guardian Druid with Typhoon, Boomkin Spec, then it's not bad to pull these at all together. You do want to just make sure that you're watching Star for kicks.
Oh shit! I wasn't like calling you baby. I was just like.
Oh yeah.
And then also watching because the Vanguard,
I didn't even think that for a
it enrages. It just keeps stacking up in rage, and then it also does a shield.
Well,
so
I was like so ready for the kick, and I was like.
Shit.
For some reason, I was thinking I was like. Oh no.
But you can use literally anything, any normal interrupts, stuns, CCs on the guy who just died over there, and it like is a non-issue to interrupt his gas. You can even use knockbacks and stuff like that.
Oh, I probably shouldn't have speared them there, huh?
No, it was fine. I actually didn't even know your spear was down, I'm going to be honest, because
I literally
it was on the shield.
As you knocked back.
Nice. Calculated.
We're bursting on the. Weaker, Andy, weaker.
And then when pulling these guys, whether it's the Executor or the Incinerator, hey Andy, come stand underneath so you don't get fire on you. You can stand with us, Peach is baiting. As long as you have one range standing out, as the healer, it's probably best to just have to stay in. That's why I told Andy to come in. But you do just want to be careful, especially if you have like Kyrian pets or like a yak or anything like that up. It can pull those blade bags, so you just want to be careful about that.
I don't know. I ain't gonna stress about it. Call it slightly.
And then normally you do that other pack that I pulled in during the first one.
Are you Venthyr still?
Yeah.
Ooh, who's Kyrian?
Yep.
I am.
Cool. Oh yeah, you did spear. Duh. I'll get Green's interrupt next.
I kicked Skull.
COVID, damn.
Oh god, I thought I muted myself. I'm sorry.
You're fine. I could tell you did because like you could tell you got louder than normal. I'll pair a triangle next time you cast.
Alright, I was running downing the other guy.
You can activate the dude. When you activate these, you have to be careful because if you run over 2 orbs, it can. You can pick up 2, and then that means someone doesn't get it. And then the other thing to know when you have these orbs is that you need to stay within 5 yards of the boss, or whatever you're trying to damage if you try to pull bigger than that, because it only affects things within 5 yards. Go ahead and less Peach.
Sorry, Peach.
You're good.
15 seconds, Chris.
And then you definitely always want to make sure that people are killing these worms that come up. They actually do the most damage on this boss. Make sure to get closer, Andy. The orbs only do damage within 5 yards. And then if you're a monk who's tanking, or possibly paladin, I can't remember, but you can definitely dispel the disease. I don't know who all dispels disease. I don't play paladin. I think paladins can. I'm not positive. But I know monks can. That's for sure. But like you can see this set of weapons did as much as Twitch did, so like it's really huge that you make sure that if you do have a Kyrian and you're using the orbs, that you have everyone on your team within 5 yards.
I almost beat Kyle.
I'll get purple first. Twitch gets star. Cody gets second purple. Peach gets second star. It's also good to just like keep your group focused on when they're going to be interrupting, call them out. The biggest thing that like, especially kind of sucks when you're doing pugs, obviously, is like you're not in comms with people. So if you have a group that you're in with, like highly recommend comms are like the biggest thing. Like just call out things even if they sound like basic. Like our group generally, what I just called out is generally how we do the interrupts anyways. But call it out just to remind everyone.
Like
Just keep
Kyrian
everyone
better
straight.
once I actually make the Lego, but definitely like Night Fair
Yeah,
better.
Lego would probably be helpful. For
I'm
me,
missing
but I
your
don't think
ancient
I have it.
aftershocks, so sad boy.
Yeah, I think it really does help having that knockdown.
Oh, 100%. Activate the golem, Cody. God, do your job. Just kidding.
Look, I'm not normally Kyrian.
And then when the Necrolord starts spawning things, you can use, if you're a monk, you can use para, any
What's that?
stun that you have if you're a different monk, to just stop him from summoning more. He normally will get one off, but like if you can stop him, it stops from summoning a mage. The mages do the most damage. That's why I CC'd it over here.
I don't have a
Bullshit!
kick for that.
You got it. Now, I didn't mention either, you don't always need just a rogue to get past here. If you have a warlock, you can also skip this bad pack over here. With
If we
a
wanted to, could
gateway,
we go
it
in
is
there
something
and
you
do
kind of
one?
want to practice beforehand, though.
The savant.
And then if you
Or
have
is that no?
You have to do it on alt.
priest, you can also
Oh,
do
yeah.
mind soothe. So you just mind soothe each of them, and then you can walk past. It's really nice. But when you're tanking, you gotta want to make sure with that pack that we just pulled there, that you don't point the big dude towards the group. Can you just mind soothe Skull, and then we don't have to
It can
worry about
cloak
it?
us?
I know, but then we can pick up the hammer really easily.
I grabbed it.
I'll get purple's interrupt first.
Peach, can you get star? I'm gonna be late star man during it.
Man, Twitch can get star.
I can get it. Problem.
He's an all-star. Yeah, so these cleaves, they actually do a massive amount of damage, especially to your group, so if you got that going
I
on,
wouldn't say
definitely
an
watch out
all-star.
for it.
Could be like a hero.
I can
My
be your
hero.
hero, baby.
Oh, real talk.
Really? You're gonna singing Enrique Iglesias, huh?
Tender eyes.
Yes.
Now, one of the things I love most about Monk is the fact that like there's so much versatility when it comes to like being able to assist in the group. Like I can throw off heals with Vivify. You know, I can knock things back. I've got a stun. The other tank that I played a lot is Demon Hunter, and the things that I miss so much about that is just like there's no stun. Sure, you've got the Fear Sigil, which is awesome. You've got the Silent Sigil, which is also awesome. But like not having a dedicated stun definitely hurts. So, and then Para works on literally anything, whereas like Imprison only works on beasts, humanoid, and I think dragons or something like that. So right there, I just leg swept just to keep the number of things that are down, and then I can reposition using Clash to get this guy in. That way, the mage still isn't getting affected there. Did you activate that, Cody?
Yeah, he's got
Nice.
Nice.
Careful of the skeletal monstrosity here. And then just make sure you guys aren't standing in front with me when I pull this next pack.
Are you
I'll get
pulling
the interrupt
little
on
skellies
skull.
with it too?
No, I'll pull right after.
Lame.
Just because of Sanguine. They'll just end up healing. Careful, I got knocked up. Shields
I
up.
apparently just whiffed my fucking spear behind you or something.
My cloak, sorry. Whew.
Yeah,
DPS can grab the mace that's over there. If you don't have
already
a
have
mace
one.
already.
I'll run through the first playcast.
Distracted the big ad.
Thanks.
Man, I fucking missed it by half a second. Rip.
And then someone who doesn't have a spear can grab that one.
Make sure your pets aren't on if you have them. I got first on diamond.
Sorry.
Oh, you're fine. I was just grabbing damage on the other ones. Leg sweep.
I stunned him.
I have next on diamond.
Twitch, will you grab the orb that's in the down Goliath
Yep.
so you can tricks me? Now, a cool trick that you can do if you're a brewmaster to make sure that you dodge this, turn your back to it, and at the last second, turn back and hit him with a blackout kick. It builds up your mastery stacks of your dodge, and you're like basically almost guaranteed to dodge. So I'm just gonna give my back to him, which makes him hit me, makes it so I don't hit. Turn around right before the sever. That time I missed it. If he still hits you, then you can cell brew it, celestial brew, put up the shield, and generally the shield will eat the damage. So that's pretty nice too. You'll notice my stacks are just going up.
Let me
And
hear
then I
it.
turn at the last second, hit him with another blackout kick
Dodge
to
it?
pretty much guarantee that it goes off.
Nice dodge.
Appreciate it, bro.
Don't forget to grab the orb over there.
Whatever, Kyle.
Kyle's clearly just too busy.
I already have an orb, so...
Bro, you acting like
Now
Addison
he's
right
talking
now,
about the
bro?
dodge.
Aw, man. See?
Twitch
Being
dodged and you didn't say
famous
anything.
already,
Oh,
bro.
good
You're
dodge.
already forgetting about it.
Go take the orb!
Already got it.
No, you don't. It's sitting on the ground. I still see it.
Oh.
Don't lust yet, because it's still on cooldown.
Yeah, bro.
I got stars interrupt.
Interrupt.
I'm going to reposition purple right now.
Necrotic Wake. Interrupt. Necrotic Wake. Necrotic Wake.
Now you'll notice that I pulled this boss over into the corner instead of tanking it where it spawns. It's because when you do that, it actually puts it forces him to spawn it just in the small pie section that you saw. So, it makes it easier to group them up better. The one thing you have to watch out for is if you got a boomkin or if you are a monk who's going to knock things back or a guardian druid. If you knock any of those adds through this opening right here, to the left of me, it will reset the boss. So just be careful of that. Shiv!
It don't work right now, bro.
Ah!
6 seconds.
Necrotic
I got
Wake.
stars.
Interrupt.
I got him here. I got you.
Interrupt. Necrotic Wake. Interrupt.
Kidney diamond full.
Avoid.
Nice kid.
Breath, careful. Yeah, you can
love
lust for
after.
lulz. Just do it now.
Necrotic Wake.
Yeah, and then once all the adds are dead, pull it back in, because then it's out of the way for the melee to not get hit by that, and then it's set up again for the next one.
Necrotic Wake.
Doing it that way, you don't even have to worry about using any weapons or anything, because your AoE can just kind of carry it when it comes to those adds, and it makes it so much easier to group up. As the tank, you always want to grab the far angel that comes down, because it lands first, and you get up in the air faster, that way you can start getting the next pull off.
We cannot rest until these invaders are purged
Kyle got hit by the ads.
Nice healing, Andy.
Damn it,
You beat
Kyle.
Kyle.
Does it tell you anything when you have an ad playing?
I'm finally useful.
Make sure we stay grouped up for these spare parts before I pull the Sagadon. Those spare parts don't have an aggro table, so they'll legit just go to whoever. So it's best to just stay grouped up for it.
P on this, Andy.
So you also notice that I CC'd the collector there. If you CC the front mob that's
Oh God, I
walking
didn't
in a
know
pat,
there's a
it'll
Kyle.
actually stop moving the whole pat. So I always CC that there before pulling this. That way we can get the shield that this guy does. And then you use the orb or have a DPS who can misdirect or tricks you, like a rogue or a hunter. Just go in there when you go to pull and use the orb. It keeps
Hello?
everything silenced.
Hello.
Hello.
Bro,
And
literally
the
I
only thing
said
you have to
I'm
watch out
finally
for then
useful and I got kicked.
is the AoE like Skull Crasher
ain't
that
died
the
yet.
Loyal Creation
Careful,
does.
I'm alive.
Alright, as soon as you get in there, just tricks me and use the orb.
Yeah.
And
he
everyone else
DC'd
stay
though,
kind of
though.
close. Cody, did you say you DC'd?
He did.
I did.
No, that's fine.
I think I double clicked.
Oh, did you use your... What other weapon
Spear,
did you
yeah.
have?
Spear.
Oh! I'm just kidding.
I think I double clicked by accident. It's alright.
That's cool.
Shouts out.
Move. Interrupt. Flesh.
Yeah, one thing to be careful of when you do that, if you have another weapon, if you use, like, I use a button that's an extraction button, like, for a keybind, it will use both if you press it. So you actually want to click that one.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying.
Yeah, because I looked, I was like, no.
Yeah, we've had that happen before. I mean, it's no big deal, obviously, not like a 15, but
I'll remember that next time.
yeah, for, like, if we come in here on, like, a 22 or 21 or something like that.
I used to grab his spears.
Drain fluid.
But that's good for all you to know, too.
slow,
Like,
Twitch, too
something
slow.
to watch out
No,
for,
bro,
because you
no.
can stack the weapons up as long as they're different weapons. You
I was
can use
purposely
multiple.
waiting just so I could say it. I'm sorry.
So just be careful if you are going to orb that pack, using the orb that was in the Down Goliath or the one from earlier. Just make sure that you physically click it on your action bar
Kyle was
so
too slow
that
on that one.
it doesn't use both weapons. Because the weapon for the orb, it's off the global, so like,
Move.
Yeah.
Interrupt. Flesh.
will Peach stand in a good spot this time?
Tenderize.
Do a
I'll get the
pull
next
right now.
collector cast,
Mutilate. Interrupt. Ladder.
or I'll get knocked up in the air and almost miss it.
Drain fluid. Tenderize. Mutilate.
Will Peach die?
Wow.
Bum.
You don't know how to do this part.
Aggro.
Look how far away she is. She you should be starting like over here, Peach.
You
That way you're
literally wanna
close.
Start right on this one because
Yeah.
they run together.
Evasion.
Will Twitch die? Twitch doesn't know this.
When you have evasion, you don't have to run. You
Oh,
can stay
okay.
on there. You can't hit you then. 100% dodge.
Drain fluids.
Hell yeah. Andy coming in clutch for the safety.
On fortified weeks, this pack right here, this guy right here, will actually do like the most damage to you. So definitely make sure you have big cooldowns for this. If you're a bear, it's probably not a big deal. But as a monk, like this guy, does kind of eat a bunch of your cooldowns, especially if you're, you know, not used to dealing with that kind of input. You'll definitely want to watch out for the Gut Slice. It'll target a random person in the group and just kind of do a frontal towards them. The Tenderize actually just makes you take more damage, but what you want to watch out for after the first one is the Mutilates. That's where you definitely want to use your defensive cooldowns, whatever it happens to be.
Tenderize. Blade. BrM. Tenderize.
But if you have something like a Hunter or another DPS, not that one. But yeah, did you parry or put up parry or whatever? Because with that one,
Only arms does.
you have to watch out for. Oh, your Fury still. Duh. But yeah, you'll just have to watch for the timer on it, because it's kind of like the other things where if he starts the cast, it's already chosen. You have to do it before.
Yeah,
Kind of
for
like
some
that
reason, mine doesn't
person.
have the timer on that one.
So my weak aura, it puts it above their head on their nameplate, and all my dots cover it. So like,
That might be what's happening.
yeah, it was the same thing happened with the KT interrupt pack that we were using. Like, it puts it right in the same exact spot that like my nameplate stuff puts the weak aura for. So.
Aggro.
We'll do the PI on the boss.
Blade.
Nope.
I'll spear
Okay.
this boss when he jumps down.
Avoid. Move. Neutral. Blade.
I'd love to get the cast off, but tornadoes.
Sever flesh.
Cool, it hit the creation, because I fucking whiffed it.
Embalming icon.
Hey, get ready to
Yeah,
run,
yeah.
whoever this goes on. It's on Cody. Get out of here. Yeah, sorry. I fucking clicked when I got knocked up by the tornado the second time, and it targeted the A-bomb instead of him. That was my bad.
Sever flesh. Escape. Awaken creation.
Yo, who killed the ad? The fuck?
Avoid.
Sorry, my big deeps.
Nah, I hit it with a spear.
It was Peach. I saw her fucking Ice Lance hit it once.
I know.
Damn it,
Demolished it.
Neutral. Blade. Sever flesh.
For this, it's best to make sure everyone baits on this hook.
Embalming icon.
So get on that line. That way, if he targets you,
Move.
starting basic.
Oh, he hit me?
Sever flesh. Avoid. Embalming icon.
Yeah. So basically, you want to bait on the line, and then if it works out.
Awaken creation.
He ran pretty straight back. It was
Yeah,
just
the
the fact
issue
that
is if
Chris
it doesn't choose you, then you immediately move off the line. Yeah, that's all.
Erasing him?
Yeah, Chris just
Avoid.
liked to eat it.
Wow.
Blade.
All right, just make sure this one goes on. Both of them put on X.
Move.
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 Uh,
Blade.
okay. We're gonna get another A-bomb because of it. Go ahead and
Awaken creation.
just make sure this one goes on X. Or, you know, the
Move.
whatever
I think it should hit.
boss.
The beach. Did it.
Blade. Blade. Sever flesh.
Just release Peach, it's right here, I think. Or it's downstairs. Okay.
Wow.
Either way,
you
it's still faster.
cheated me.
Still faster.
We're not gonna time this now.
Alright, so there's no spear, right? Who has hammers?
Beep.
I has one.
Lusting now.
Peach, are you using yours first or me?
Let's have Peach use hers.
Bloodlust. Aegis.
Peach.
Comet Storm. Dance.
Sorry, I was kind of close on that one. You guys were exactly opposite because of tornadoes. My bad. I should have moved.
Soon.
Hi guys.
Damn it, Kyle.
I'll use mine next.
Oh, I don't have Soul Shaper down here.
Spread.
It's almost like you could leap.
Yeah, but like I can't just
And then
be down
charge.
there. It's true.
Comet Storm. Dance. Spread.
I'll use my hammer for this one.
Landing zone.
Bloodlust. Aegis. Comet Storm. Dance.
And then Cody will use yours next.
Spread. Soon. Bloodlust. Aegis.
No, I had cloak up.
It's gone.
I guess you can't cloak that.
Nah, they changed that one.
Damn. Piata warrior. Kill it.
Man, that was close. Just kidding.
World first.
Yo, I got a run down.
Yo, I got 112 points.